We need to talk about Romelu Lukaku. Yes, the one and only Romelu Lukaku, which we all know we've been frustrated with dealing with this player at Chelsea, but we need to talk about him because he still may have a future at Chelsea as being one of our starting forwards. Now, if you recall right now, he's on loan at Inter Milan, not having a great season, didn't really have a great season last year at Chelsea, but prior to that, at Inter Milan, was lighting the world on fire. Now, that player, we did not get him, but let's rewind the tape a little bit, because last season, when Romelu Lukaku came to Chelsea, everyone was super excited, looking forward to this player, and he actually started out quite well, scored a few goals, then picked up an injury. Thomas Tuchel goes out and says, "There's your daddy," point to Conte, and then he has that stupid interview, which again just turned all the fans on him after that. And if you recall what happened after that, nothing for Romelu Lukaku went well since then. Now, that all being said, it is a whole different scenario now at Chelsea because last season we had obviously Thomas Tuchel as our main manager. We also had Roman Abramovich as the owners of Chelsea. They are both gone. We have Todd Boehly now. We're most likely going to have Poch as our new manager. We still haven't decided that that's going to be the case. It hasn't come out yet, but 99% sure that he's going to be our manager. So therefore, again, we have a new manager. We have new ownership. This whole Chelsea scenario is completely different than what Romelu Lukaku walked away from last season because it was very chaotic. Not just for Romelu Lukaku. It was for Rudiger. We lost him on a free transfer. Christensen left. We also, again, had a lot of these ups and downs with players. We didn't know what was going to happen at this club. So therefore, again, I'm not saying that is the sole reason why Romelu Lukaku did not play well at Chelsea because, again, we've already mentioned there was other issues that were going on at this club. But him coming back is almost a clean slate right now at Chelsea. Yes, I understand the fans themselves will still remember what Romelu Lukaku did. But I guarantee you, if he comes back, starts scoring goals right away like a forward should, the fans will forget about it. And Romelu Lukaku could be one of the missing pieces for Chelsea right now. Now, we all know we're missing multiple areas in this squad, but the forward situation right now has been a big miss for us. Kai Havertz is our really only guy that can be playing up top. Aubameyang pretty much has just completely sent himself away. Doesn't really need to play anymore for Chelsea. I think his career at Chelsea has been done with. Romelu Lukaku, though, still has quite a few seasons left on his contract, and I want to believe that this player still wants to play at the highest level. Now, granted, he will not be able to play Champions League football next season if he sticks with Chelsea, but still, he has the capabilities of being one of the best goal scorers in the league itself. We all seen his record, what he's already done at Everton, at Chelsea, at Manchester United. He's done quite well at all those clubs, Everton obviously being the best time for him, but still, he has the capability of scoring goals, and because of his size, he's definitely difficult to deal with defensively wise if he wants to play that match. Now, that being said, one of the issues with Pochettino is that he needs his players to work a lot and run all over the pitch. As we all know, Romelu Lukaku is not really the best at that, but still, if he's banging goals in, week in and week out, Poch is going to have to start him. And if he gets the service from some of these younger players, I think he can find the back net. As we see with Noni, what he's been able to do these last couple matches, he's been able to work that right side of the wing so cleverly that, again, he can go into the box, drive into there, and play a ball over Romelu Lukaku, who just has to tap the ball in. We haven't had a forward been able to do that. Same on that left side. Now, whether that's Sterling, that's Mudryk, that's Christian Pulisic, we have a lot of options on that left side. Hopefully, it's going to be Mudryk in the future-wise, but same thing. That player is also able to drive into the box and, again, play the ball to Romelu Lukaku. And on top of that, we also have Enzo, who can play the ball over the top to Romelu Lukaku, who's going to be sprinting onto that ball. With how big this guy is, he still has a lot of pace. And again, defenders have a really hard time defending him. So if him and Enzo can link up with those long balls like Cesc Fabregas and Diego Costa used to do back in the day, this will be just music to my ears. Because like I said, if he starts clicking right away, he's going to be a terror at Chelsea. And the fans, again, will forget what happened. And like I said earlier, this is a whole new Chelsea. We're starting from scratch if you have to look at it, because this season was a complete wash. Let's be honest here. Everything that we tried doing this season just completely went sideways and went the completely wrong way. And because of that, everyone has a clean slate. And that includes Romelu Lukaku if he comes back to Chelsea. And again, I think he could still work out. Now, granted, he is still a wild card. Let's not be forgetful on that, because again, if things do not work out right away, then he's just riding the bench and just sitting there and doing absolutely nothing for us. So again, there is a bit of a gamble with keeping this player at Chelsea, but really, with the wages he's on, no team is going to come and want to buy this player. So we'd have to loan him out anyways. So we might as well try to make him work at this club one more time, give it a shot, because if we can, we will reap the benefits of this, and Chelsea will have a stellar season next year with all our new signings, with the new manager, with Romelu Lukaku scoring a bunch of goals. So again, I really want to give him another shot. Obviously, I do not make that decision, but I do want to know what you guys think as the fans. If you think Romelu Lukaku should get another shot at Chelsea, or if we should just kind of wash our hands, say that's enough, we've been done with you, and just loan him out again, or try to sell him for a ridiculously lost cost. Because again, if we do sell him this summer, we are not getting our money back. Let's be real here. We overspent for him from Inter Milan coming back to Chelsea, and that does happen. But still, if we can possibly get some money back, maybe that's the best option. But I think we should try him out next season as our starting forward. So comment down below. I'll read those comments, get to you as soon as I possibly can, even if you totally disagree with me, which again, I do see the point if you do disagree with me. But again, I'm trying to shed a little bit of light on Romelu Lukaku and how he could possibly help Chelsea next season. So that is it, and I will see you in our next video.